have my sword.
Let's kick things off with our Lady Knight companion, Hulkenberg, who appears as early as the opening scenes of the game, and while she tries to help, ends up with us getting kicked down a cliff. Appearance-wise, she's got bright red hair, blue eyes, and long pointy ears. Typically, she wears a dark full bodysuit. She also dons some additional armor to protect her chest and shoulders. In combat, she usually wields a polearm, but occasionally switches to the sword. In line with her occupation, Hulkenberg's starting archetype is the Knight class, specializing in provoking and tanking enemy attacks, along with her unique ability to sometimes take a hit for us, which can be grown quicker thanks to our special bond with her.
My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
You have my sword. And you have my bow.
And my axe.
Hulkenberg is loyal to a fault, a trait painfully evident in her failure to protect the prince. Racked with guilt, she embarked on an endless journey, sacrificing her rank and reputation in the process, even earning the title of Fallen Knight from one of her former peers. She even quits the Knights for the purpose of the mission.
I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
With a laser-like focus on improving herself even from a young age, our first bond with her started with the intent of sword training with her, while in our second bond, she unleashed the beast on Captain and Stroll. Training them like the recruits they were meant to be, with extra weight for Stroll, which left him, well, like this. And what kind of training would it be without some more sword training, where she cleanly breaks the sword? What a badass. You could say Hulkenberg is someone who knows how to get her way. While attempting to secure a carriage for the captain, her extensive network of connections led her to Neurus, a craftsman originally tasked with building a gauntlet runner for the royal family. However, his eccentric tendencies may have gotten the better of him.
Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Nevertheless, Hulkenberg skillfully leveraged this information.
You cannot mean treason!
Mercy, please!
The next day.
And here we are, riding in that very gauntlet runner, even if it did almost ruin the opening ceremony.
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool.
During an attempt to draw out the dangerous Heisme, Hulkenberg didn't hesitate to go all out.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it. Kanika, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night. Stroll, you think you're so smart.
Barely letting the captain get a word in.
Hulkenberg, I am absolutely not old-fashioned or stubborn.
He didn't even finish.
When it comes to eating, Stroll mentioned she has the unique ability to eat anything, anytime, anywhere.
Truly, I find most living things are edible.
You need higher standards, lady.
Which is reflected by her ability to enjoy the local delicacies.
It's a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
On top of this, she seems to be a decent cook, and she is having way too much fun with this. With one of her signature dishes being critical meatballs. What a name. A dish described as a meaty dumpling so bitter it rouses the sixth sense, including an enchanting aroma. Taking a quick moment in their ideal world, I want to point out that during a recent Formula 1 race in Singapore, Metaphor was a proud sponsor of the Haas team. Funny enough, one of their drivers, Nico Hulkenberg, shares the same last name as a character in the game.
My name is Hulkenberg.
Naturally, it's no surprise who ended up with the Hulkenberg sticker.